All right, Goofy Horror Movies 3.
You know, horror movies could come in many styles. There's scary ones, boring ones, and then the third one, goofy ones. That's right, ladies and gents. Today, once again, I'll be going over some more of the goofiest horror movies I've personally seen. And y'all know the drill. Some of these you may know or even like. Some of these you may not like at all. And in the end, I'll go over one of the goofiest horror movies I've seen
Slotherhouse.
in a minute.
What's up, zombie? Yeah, just let me know. What is it? Ready or not? It's not like a game.
Alright, so before I even start, let me tell y'all, this movie is good. It's just surprising. Like, you'll watch the first few minutes of it thinking it's seriously a regular horror movie, but then it evolves into something else. So
it's like a comedy.
We follow this couple who are getting married, Grace and Alex. And this girl, Grace, might be the luckiest woman in the world. Because let me tell you, this dude, Alex's family is loaded. They are wealthy, stupid wealth, bidets and golden toilet paper type of wealth. The Leto Masses, a family that got their fortune off selling board games. And even though watching this, it may seem like the come up of a lifetime for Grace. Like, you telling me all I gotta do is get married to you when I'm rich? Where do I sign? Always read the fine print, cause there seems to be a bit more going on with this family.
Have I seen this movie? I have not, but off rip, what I'm gonna tell y'all is like, this is giving me, it's like Get Out vibes, or like Us. It's like, I know it's like, it's not like a black dude, white girl type thing, but I don't know, just with the family vibes, I'm getting weird things from it. We gonna see. We gonna see.
And Alex knows it. He calls his family horrible people, which, I mean, they're billionaires, grass is green type take. But still, for him to say it, whatever's going on gotta be bad. So bad he even tries convincing Grace to call off their wedding and run away together. And see, if it was me, I would have told him, you must be out of your mind if you think I'm gonna give up this bag because you might have some weird family lore. Your parents are actually cousins, boo-hoo. GG, go next. And
no, that your kid is gonna be a like an incest baby. Like what, through the generations? I bet the wife's the killer. Okay, let's the one about people who move in by a slow and the slow kills a slow? Can I not read? And that's Michael Myers' durability. Oh, the last one. Okay. Yeah, honestly, if it doesn't have a plot twist, there's no reason to watch it. But to this same sentiment, if your husband or wife is telling you, oh yeah, nah, we should elope. My family is crazy, blah, blah, blah. I know we got hella money, this and that. We gonna have a sit down conversation. Especially if you got as much money as the fucking Bezoses. Wait, what do you mean you want to live off the land? I mean, what? You're a trust fund baby. That mean we got a bag. You gotta let me know what's up. But all we gotta do is take one look at this little screenshot right here. One look at this little screenshot right here. Shorty is about her paper. She's about her paper. So whatever he's telling her is going in one ear, coming out the other. Honestly, I'll be kind of like this too. You really going to have to sit me down and break it down step by step as to why your family is so crazy that it's not worth this generational bag we could inherit.
Grace was on the same wavelength as me because she tells Alex they're still getting married. And so they do. And although a very sweet one, you know, doing it for the sake of love, sticking to the man. So what if the family doesn't like y'all together? This was not the right decision. Alex might have been right about his family because after their beautiful wedding, Grace and Alex head back to the room to, you know, celebrate. But before they can even get comfortable, Alex's aunt comes in telling them everyone's waiting for them. Waiting for them? For what? Side note, yo, I don't know who this lady is, but she did a great job at looking like a miserable rich person.
I'm not gonna hold you. I would have found the nearest drink and threw it in this lady's face. Cause what do you mean it's my wedding night and I'm not getting no buns? And you literally just sitting there. You ain't say nothing the second we came in. We sitting here, or happy daisy, all this, while you sitting in the cut chair, just chilling. Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill him off this one. What are you doing? You're creepy. Like, why? Yo, what's good, RM Pro Gamer? What's good, gang? Creepy. Me and this lady, we would have to run a fade. Not only that, bruh, her smile is literally upside down. Yeah, and this is the aunt, I think. And bro, why is she dressed like the Wicked Witch?
Like a great job. I can't explain it. She just looked like she would say a slur, you know what I mean? But like I said, waiting for them for what? Well, Alex explains to Grace that his
I'm
family
doing
has
great.
this tradition. Whenever there's a wedding and a new person is let into the family, they do a game night, picked by the newest member of the family. Since, you know, they got their fortune off games, they all play a game for some sort of initiation type of thing, you know?
That game night is going to have to wait. This is my day. For all intensive purposes, if you're not dying, I don't care. Like, give me 24 hours. Like, it has to be something major. This is my day. This is all about me. Call that selfish? But bro, unless it's a legit emergency, I'm not stopping my wedding day for a game night. Actually, matter of fact, if it's for a couple M's, then the toaster might have to play some games. But yeah, it's gonna be hide and seek. Bro, if it's hide and seek and it's like murder hide and seek, that's crazy. What's the request, pro gamer?
At least that's what he told her. I'm not gonna say he was lying, because he wasn't. What he told her was
He was
true,
omitting the truth.
but he definitely did leave some stuff out. Because when they get to the room where they decide the game, everyone is tense for some reason. What's going on, y'all? Did Auntie actually say a slur? What's up? And when they sit down and give Grace this box to decide the game, they get even more tense. Especially Alex and his brother. Look at their faces. But this tension reaches an all-time high when the game Grace gets is revealed to be hide and seek. And watching, I thought they was just upset because they ain't get Monopoly or something. But no. Well, yes. But no. It's much darker than that. Because after Alex's dad tells
No, gang. No, gang. And I know y'all see how poorly lit. I know they rich. What's good, X-Event? How you doing, gang? Dog. I know y'all see how poorly lit this entire rich person mansion is. Like, yeah, it adds to the ambiance. It adds to the aura. But, bruh, this is terrifying. Do you know how creepy it was just seeing the auntie just sitting in the corner? Now, imagine I'm hiding in this huge Amazon warehouse-sized house that's only lit by candles. And I bet you that 90% of those rooms are soundproofed. Hey, from the first video, this is setup. This is a setup. Somebody getting slimed. Togen Anki. Honestly, I got through a couple episodes and I ain't really messing with it. For real. I'll have to spin back.
Grace that she'll be the hider and the rest of the family will be the seekers and escort her out the room. We find out that this hide and seek they play ain't about hiding under the bed or behind some curtains. Nah, this hide and seek is really a hunting game, a manhunt, with the prey being Grace. Yup, it all has to do with a deal the family made ages ago, a deal with the devil for their fortune. Only catch was in exchange for their fortune, when someone gets married into the family, they have to play a game the night of the marriage. Could be any game though. Could be chess, Jenga, Hungry Hippos, whatever. All of those games are safe, with the exception of one, hide and seek. A game where the family, instead of finding the newest member, they have to kill them, which I can't.
Why was this not disclosed in the fine print? I just became Mrs. Rich Lady. Why was this not disclosed in the fine print? What do you mean I'm fighting for my life? People who have spears, axes, bow and arrows, crossbow. No. I definitely would have had to get Switchiana. And then me personally, I'm airing out my husband or wife for not telling me this. Because why? When did I sign up to be in the Hunger Games? Like, come on. Yeah, I like Hell's Paradise. Hell's Paradise, Heike might be getting that. Yeah, this was nowhere in the contract. And then the fact that really throws me too is that when they told me, oh yeah, there's only one hider. Everyone else, we're seekers. Really? I'm not gonna lie, I might not have the mental fortitude for that. I might just be like, you know what? It's my time. Just make it painless. Come on. Come on. Just like in Hell's Paradise, just try to behead me in one foul swoop. Do what you gotta do, gang. Do what you gotta do.
Can't even begin to explain how messed up that is. Like, come on, man. Hide and seek? That's one of the best ones. Why couldn't it be a boring one like shoots and ladders? Nobody plays that no more. And if the family fails to win the game, they believe by sunrise, they'll all die. Now, I know what you may be thinking. Well, this stuff sounds intense. How could this be considered a goofy movie? Well, I'll tell you. It's because all that stuff I just said is within the first 10 minutes before we really even see anything. But once the game starts, Bro,
So
this
it's supposed to be like a
is
comedy?
full of a bunch of idiots. Like the movie straight up turns into damn near a comedy movie. We got Alex's sister running around accidentally killing maids and doing bumps mid-hunt. His aunt from earlier on go mode for battle axe like she's a freaking Thor from Infinity War. And we even got some dude watching YouTube tutorials on how to use a crossbow mid-hunt, which honestly, super real, but this junk is ridiculous. That was only the start of it too. At some point,
Gang, I'm not gonna lie. If you don't just go cop some twin daggers like Sung Jin Woo, and Shorty got a pole. She got a pole.
Grace go at it with the family butler, who's just a character of his own. I mean, he's British. And the fight ends with her smashing a teapot on his face. Then you got another scene where Grace is looking to get help from the remaining maid, and she's like, oh, thank goodness, could you please, please?
She's over here.
And then my favorite one, after this girl accidentally dies and Grace leaves, we see her end.
Hold on.
She's over here.
Gang. How much are they paying you? What do you mean? Dog, you just saw the rest of your co-workers get blicked, accident or not. What could they possibly be paying you for you to snitch and potentially die? Yeah, no, she would have to die. I literally would have just took that shotgun and went, deuces, bye. All right, cool. You want to snitch? Snitches get stitches or a 200 pump to the head. It's over. 30K a day. Zay, is that cap? I don't know, for 30K a day, that's not a little valid.
One, after this girl accidentally dies and Grace leaves, we see her end up outside of the family's property, where again, she's looking for help. And at the perfect time, a car rolls up on her.
We gotta confirm that number of 30K
like,
a day.
Oh, thank goodness. Could you please? Has to be my favorite scene in the movie. Has to be. Either that or the ending, because it was
that's common, but that is common sense though. That is literally common sense though. I'm not, like, if I see a lady running at my car dead in the middle of the night, just all disheveled and whatnot, I'm gonna think you on some treacherous activities, twin. I'm finna do exactly what bro do. Use his common sense to just turn the music up a little louder, and I'm going about my day. Obviously, I'm not gonna know what's happening in the house and that she actually needed help, but hey, self-preservation.
Has to be my favorite scene in the movie. Has to be. Either that or the ending, because it was too crazy for me not to like it. So in the end, after Alex turns on Grace, yeah, he turns on her. Oh man. The family finally gets a hold of her. But when they're rushing to do their sacrificial ritual, Grace breaks out and then...
How?
It's too late. The sun is up.
Y'all think y'all finna melt like some vampires?
And guess what? Nothing happens. So you mean to tell me they don't die? You mean to tell me all this blood was shed for no reason?
For no reason. Man, check out my status. Oh, I've seen that.
Holy shit. The Leto monsters just started exploding. Straight up. All of them, one by one. Even the kids. Looks like,
bro, is that the Victoria Newman? Victoria Newman? What is this? The courtroom scene off The Boys? That's crazy. That is insane. What do you mean? It straight up exploded from the inside.
That curse was real. Well, all of them except one, Alex. And remember how I told y'all he betrayed Grace? Well, now it's time for revenge, because Grace tells Alex she wants a divorce. And that's the ending. After that, Grace just walks out the burning mansion and pops a cig and starts orifying.
A cig is crazy.
She got it. I know some of y'all didn't find that goofy, but let's not forget,
big ball in it, bitch.
That was only the first move.
A cig is crazy. Shorty could have sparked up a blunt, hit the vape. A Newport is wild. And why did he explode as soon as she said, I want a divorce? I might have to check that out, even though I know how it ends now. But that is, yeah, that's goofy. That is goofy. Smoking on that family pack. Hey,
like I said, that's only the
that
first
might be
movie.
necessary.
A movie similar to Ready or Not, but even more ridiculous, is Happy Death Day. And to me, this movie barely categorizes as a horror movie. Barely. In this one, we also follow a blonde-haired, blue-eyed lady, but instead of it being a newlywed, it's a college student named Tree. Yeah, her name is Tree.
What's up, Tree?
A tree. And while Grace from the last movie seemed like a kind soul, you know, for all that madness.
How come she didn't explode? So she didn't explode because she wasn't a part of the original family. She was marrying into the family, and then I guess as soon as she said, like, I want to get rid of my family ties by having a divorce, Because I think the husband was only safe because they still had the relationship or something like that. I'll have to look at the lore. I don't know. This is my first time even hearing about the movie, so I'm really just spitballing for real. I've seen this, I think. I haven't seen either of these.
Is kind of a total bitch. I'm serious too. Like, she's not the best person. First of all, today is her birthday, right? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
the
twin.
ringtone she has, horrible.
Hey, it's my birthday, and I ain't gotta pick up the phone.
Like, come on, bro.
What is Joe from you doing? What TikTok trend is you doing, gang?
And I ain't gotta pick up the phone.
Like, come on, bro. Horrible ringtone. You gotta be a bad person to have it. Then she ignores her dad's birthday call, which is like, come on, man. That's Pops. She tells this dude he got the shrimp. She's a part of a sorority. She throws out her friend's cupcake, and she's a part of an affair with this doctor. Come on, man, that's foul. You telling me that other dude was competing with a doctor? Of course he gonna lose. Tree is not the best person.
Gang, no. Okay. So check me out, right? Shorty is I don't know what year she is in college. I'm gonna assume she's an undergrad. Okay, so she got her little shit on the side. She got her main mans. She got her main mans that she messed with that's her age. Some way, shape, or form, she finessed her way into cracking her doctor. Well, professor, whatever you want to call it. But this is where the logic does not come through. My baby, you're just a side piece. Especially if he got a wife or something at home. Like, bro, if he's a doctor, dog's at least 30. You what, early 20s, he's not taking you serious. This is not Bill Belichick and Jordan Hudson or whatever her name is. He's not taking you serious, bro. He just sees some young shit he can easily shark on. And you temporary. And first of all, dissing her pops, throwing away the cup. You know what? I don't even feel bad for her. If something bad happens to her, let it be. She gets stuck in a time loop? Huh.
The only thing
What's up,
I'll say
Nizomi?
that was
How you
supposed
doing
to
tonight?
seem mean, but I didn't really find mean, was not signing some global warming petition this lady tried to give her. Because if it was me, I'm not signing that junk either. It's a noble cause, but you think Toyota higher ups gonna stop producing cars? Because, oh my goodness, look how many signatures this petition got.
Facts.
No, them petitions ain't even gonna make it off campus. I say, if you want real change, start walking everywhere. That'll show them. But yeah, point is, Tree is not the best person, but her karma was about to catch up to her. Cause that night, while she's on the way to a
Beast-ass relationship, man.
frat party, man, Tree hears music coming from under this bridge, and it's a horror movie, so you know they gotta do some dumb stuff. Yeah, Tree, let's just walk towards the fucking music box in the middle of the dark under construction tunnel. Yeah, let's do that. I don't be under.
How many of these horror movies do you think would actually go like through in real life? Like, I would like to think that the average person has more common sense than this, but darkness equals no bueno. I see darkness, I know go. Or if I see something out of the ordinary, no, we're not finna turn into Dora the Explorer or Curious George. Oh my gosh, there's a music box playing under this creepy bridge in the middle of the night. Let me go check it out. No, every single time, literally. I got you, Nizomi, with the hydrate. I got you. Common sense really is not that common. All right, but it is Tree. It's Big Tree K. Hopefully she gets smoked. We gonna see.
Standing this stuff. Like, you would think she would know, because girls are usually more cautious, but nah, I'm a dude, and when I walk alone at night, I don't go and just start investigating stuff that just seems out of place. The I look like Dora? If something looks even a bit out of the ordinary, I'm out. I'm serious, man. I remember one night I was walking home from a friend's house, and in my usual path, I seen a carton of broken eggs just lying out on the floor. I turned my ass around immediately. Who the hell is dropping pasteurized eggs at 11 p.m.? I don't know who, and I wasn't trying to find out. But Tree wasn't thinking like that. She went up to this music box without a single thought in her brain, just thinking it was a prank.
There's not a single brain. And you wanna know the crazy thing is? The crazy thing is, this is the nicest she's looked at this entire movie. The whole other time, she's had this mean mug look on her face. Just, I hate the world, this and that. Except for when she was cracking the doctor. But bro, she's like, oh my gosh, it's a birthday cake. Music box in the middle of the road. I think her last brain cell was just, it got left in high school or something, because man. And every time the black people die first. Hey, I'm glad we getting away from that in Hollywood, but yeah, that used to be true. What's good, Ryu? I just got here what I missed. Right now we're going over goofy horror movies, Shattered Vessel. And this definitely is one.
College dude. But when she turned around, things got a little more unsettling. Cause she saw a dude in a freaking baby mask just staring at her. And I mean really staring. And as goofy as his mask looks, and as much as I like to play the tough guy, I would be shitting myself in this situation. Don't judge me, Tree was too. Well, at first she actually thought it was still a prank. But when the baby ain't saying nothing and just stood there, Tree immediately pulled the, all right, buddy, I'm calling cops. And surprisingly,
that don't work. That don't work. I don't care. You can live in the richest neighborhood. All right, okay. This is gonna sound so terrible. This is gonna sound so terrible. But dog, you could live in the richest neighborhood. I'm talking about with Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, all them boys, right? The cops ain't getting there for at least a minute. At least a minute, and that's me being very generous. And you telling me I have at least 60 seconds to commit the most treacherous atrocities known to man. And I'm just an unhinged horror movie villain psychopath killer. You telling me you can survive that long to the police, who are usually incompetent, mind you, can get here to save you? No. This is real life. There is no Spider-Man. There is no Superman. There is no, God forbid, a Batman. Because that's a fate worse than death. You're cooked. It's either you do the dash, you turn into Sha'Carri Richardson, get out of there. Or A, GG's, bro. Straight to the gulag. GG's. Bro saying you gonna call the cops is basically saying you're a free. Yes, you a free clip. Because if that's your first instinct, hey, watch out, buddy. I'm gonna call the cops. Gang. First of all, you gotta dial the number. It gotta ring. 911 operator gotta pick up. You have to describe your situation and say you're able to do all that. That's at least a solid 3 minutes. Not to mention, okay, I need the low. Where am I at right now? Of course, they can track you through your phone, but it's going to take them a second to get to the low. Bro, that's not a threat. That's not a threat. You're literally just setting yourself up. You got to be ready to fight. Usually it is every time.
It's what she thought. Oh. Tree starts running for her life, and of course, horror movie stuff. She trips, so the dude catches up to her, pulls her head back, and of course,
why did this get me? Why did this get me? No.
Tree starts running for her life, and of course, horror movie stuff. She trips, so the dude catches up to her, pulls her head back, and what's going on? Oh,
hit an instant transmission.
All a dream is what I thought at first. But when Tree starts seeing all the same stuff from the dream, I started to get a little suspicious. Dude's friend coming in asking if he cracked just like the dream. Same global warming petition lady coming up to her just like the dream. Even the dude she said got the shrimp approaches her again, just like the dream. What is going on? Even Tree was confused. And this is how you know Tree is not a good person, because dream or not, she does not eat her roommate's cupcake again. But yeah, this is like the biggest case of deja vu ever.
That is crazy.
What's going on?
Wait. So is this like a, what is it called? What's the movie with Scrooge, the Christmas movie? What's Scrooge called? Is that like the Nightmare Before Christmas, I think? With the Christmas of present, past, and future? I think that's the Scrooge movie. Is this kind of like this? The what? Oh, A Christmas Carol. Shout out to my girl. A Christmas Carol. Is this like this? So she actually has to be like a good person so she can get out of the horror loop and doesn't die viciously every time? She got Final Destination murder predictions. Crazy. Oh, no, it's not? What?
Well, after stumbling upon that same tunnel from the dream, and this time going the opposite way. Oh my goodness, yes, I was so happy to see this. Like, yes, oh,
yo, not me. I appreciate the Twitch follow, gang.
The house she was supposed to head to the first time, and sees the baby from the dream. But don't worry, it was just a regular dude in a mask, because this is a surprise party for her. So everyone starts
beautiful.
Partying,
I appreciate you. You're beautiful too.
Guys and girls give each other when something is about to go down. No, I'm seriously asking. Do y'all know the look? Cause I don't. Well, it looks like that's what was happening between Tree and this dude, because they end up in his room.
Hey, I'm not gonna hold you.
Cause I don't.
Well, y'all ever see what's the Debbie Ryan movie? The one Disney movie where she hit the little. I know I probably did it terribly, but this is exactly what this reminds me of right here. This is exactly what that reminds me of. Why don't you do movie Fridays? I mean, it would have to be in Discord, or maybe I could finesse it on Twitch. We'll see. But we just got to get consistent first and foremost. And that's the main goal.
Happening between Tree and this dude because they end up in his room. But while this dude is dancing to seduce Tree, Tree gets a text and responds to it. And in the background, while she's responding, we see the killer from the dream come out the closet and kill this dude while he's dancing. And since the music was so loud, Tree didn't notice. So when she turns around, she thinks it's just this dude being weird wearing a baby mask again. That is, until she sees his body on the ground. Uh-oh. Tree tries running to the door, but the killer grabs her, then grabs a bong, and then...
Gang, dog, there's no way the music was that loud for you to not hear my death screams. And first and foremost, this is just L decision making. Yes, how can, bro, you would literally have to have on like some noise canceling headphones at max volume, the best noise canceling headphones in the world. Because mind you, even if I have on like my AirPods or something like that, bro, I can still relatively hear what's going on around me, especially like if it's loud. Because the main time I wear them is like when I'm in the gym, right? So if somebody drops a weight or something like that, I can hear that thump. So you best believe I'm gonna be able to hear like two people tussling. She chose not to hear. And then my thing is, why is she going upstairs with a dude, first of all, that she just met? She's alone. And second, that same dude was in the baby murder mask that she literally got killed in her dream that morning of. What kind of freak ass fetish is that? Bo, 100% correct. ReZero, but she's even more stupid than Subaru. Yes, she got in hyper insulation earplugs. Dog, she's in the IRL Telltale. Telltale would be lit. I want to play those games. I never actually have. Skull Candy headphones, crazy.
Tree wakes up in the dorm.
She better be nicest of nice.
This is when we realize that first night wasn't a dream. Tree is trapped in a time loop. Yup, every time she dies, she'll wake up in the same room with the same ringtone, same outfit, same people interacting with her, same everything. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, for a silly movie, this concept is terrifying, especially the way I'm thinking about it. It scares me. Continuously dying over and over again is bad enough, but imagine you like me and you get comfortable with this whole loop thing. That's the worst thing that can happen, because I know myself. I'll just start trying stuff. I'll start using it as a checkpoint. That way I could do random bold stuff, because, you know, nobody gonna remember. But then the one day I want to try something really crazy, the loop stops and I can't reset no more, and man, I'm in the middle of a Walmart naked. That
and I'm locked in for life.
But as scary as it is, I told y'all,
yeah,
this movie
is fire.
Just like Ready or Not. It tackles it.
Wait, I have a daughter, huh? Huh? What do you mean I have a daughter? Hey, you was not finna Kendrick Lamar me and put a fake daughter in the air. Huh?
Unique way. Because after Tree discovers she's
going
in a loop and the only way to get out is by killing the killer, we get a compilation of her doing process of elimination bars by repeatedly dying. We see her get drowned, stabbed, hit by a bus.
What's good?
She dyes her hair for some reason. Loop. Hit by a bat, walks around naked for some reason. I told y'all it was a good idea. Self-delete. We even see her get blown up, all while Demi Lovato is playing in the back for some reason. I don't know why. And after all this deducing, she does eventually figure out who the killer is. So she resets her day one more time and makes sure she does everything perfect. She fixes her relationship with her dad, tells this dude he don't got the strength. She even signs that global warming petition. She was ready to face the killer and kill him. And she does. She confronts him at the hospital. And it turned out to be a serial killer who was staying there, which to me and probably a lot of y'all was kind of lame. You telling me it was just some random chop dude who just likes killing women? That's lame. Isn't it supposed to be usually somebody you know? That's lame.
Where's the pay? I didn't even watch the movie, but where's the payoff? Where's the payoff? What's good, Clover? Y'all not finna put this kid on me, Bo. Y'all is not finna put this kid on me.
But I assure you, it was not over. Because after that perfect execution and the cycle was seemingly over, Tree decides to end the day and celebrate her birthday by finally indulging in that cupcake her roommate made her. You know, might as well, we won,
it's poison.
Right? But then the cycle reset again. First time seeing this, I was shocked. How? Why? She got the killer though, right? Is she trapped? Tree was flipping out. She goes back to her dorm scrambling and her roommate's confused, telling her to calm down and just have this cupcake. We were talking about a cupcake. Doesn't it look like I want a cupcake? I already ate it last night. The loop reset because Tree died again because the cupcake was poisoned. Yup,
yes,
that's right, ladies and gentlemen. The killer was her roommate the whole time. And the other dude is still a serial killer, but it's her. All those times she got murdered earlier, the stabbing, the drowning, the bat, the car blowing up, it was all her. And since she works at the hospital, she planted the mask on the serial killer so it could look like it was him doing it. I know, insane.
Okay, that's a better payoff.
She did it? Well, it turns out she was also having an affair with Dr. over here. And she hated how much more the doctor likes Tree than her, which you want to kill her because the married guy prefers her as a side piece over you as a side piece.
That's crazy logic.
That just sounds like a
insane logic,
bro. It ain't Tree's fault you third in rotation, bro. This one ends with Tree kicking her roommate out the window with zero consequences, by the way. I don't know how she's gonna explain that to the cops, but I'm effing. And Tree lives happily with that dude from the dorm for about a day, because there's a sequel, but I ain't going over it today. Plus, that sequel is not as ridiculous as the last movie I want to go over. But before I go over that one, real quick, I gotta talk about a horror movie that was not only more ridiculous than Tree over here, but disappointed me crazy.
Oh, yo, I'm actually thinking about playing FNAF on stream. How would y'all like that? I feel like that'd be funny as hell, because I've never played any of the FNAF games, but I feel like that could be like some crazy content. Damn, she Eisen level plot for some white chocolate. Man, and first of all, how does she even get a time loop? How does that even work? Yes, please. Well, all right, we can make that happen. We can make FNAF happen. We definitely can.
Now, I need to let y'all know right now, I'm a fan of the FNAF franchise. Truly. I mean, I used to watch the creepypasta vids when
What's good, Spidey? How you doing, gang?
I had the Living Tombstone songs in rotation. I'm not gonna act like I've read the books, because y'all know I did it. But I just did what most of the community does and just watched a 2-hour video on it. Point is,
you need to do that.
But man,
all right, bet it's confirmed.
Movie, I'm not gonna say it was bad, but it definitely wasn't good. Definitely not better than the first. Like when I watched the first one, I was like, all right, this is cool.
Yo, Ryokai with the Twitch follow. I appreciate you.
A little goofy,
thank you.
But I mean, hey, it got Springtrap, and at least it's a fun watch. The second one though, it was not fun.
Yeah, cause what my boy Munchie.
It got Springtrap, and
I don't know if y'all heard of him before.
Watch. The second one,
Munchie Weep. He actually made a video on this on the second FNAF, and he said it was buns. Didn't make any sense. It was just like a insult to the franchise in general. WVids on YouTube, thank you. First time in chat. Hey, I hope you enjoy your stream so far. But yeah, I've been hearing bad things about this one. I think the first FNAF movie was like at least semi-decent. I wonder what streaming service is on, because I want to watch it. But we gotta see. We need to be consistent though. Hey, we got you. Would I work at FNAF? No, I'm not working at an animatronic Chuck E. Cheese thing. No, that is just horror waiting to happen. Unless it was just like daytime. But anytime after the sun goes down, especially now since it's daylight savings time, and bro, also on Prime Video, I appreciate you, Vessel. I don't think I can bring myself to do it, especially as a black man. No, my common sense will kick in.
Though it was not fun. I'm sick of this. It's for the fan stuff. I'm a fan and I want a good movie. Just because I like the franchise doesn't mean you could just give me bare minimum and throw some fan service on there and expect me to be satisfied. That's not love. Like,
oh yeah, Spidey, MCU is coming sooner than you think. Sooner than you think.
No hugs, no kisses, no handholds, nothing. Not even a side hug. That's what this movie feels like. Like, do you really love us, Scott? Do you love me?
What if I got to crack the female security guard? Huh? Okay, first hypothetical, of course, I would have to be single. Second, this would have to be the baddest of bad security guard ever. And of course, that would just be a little, Oh, Vanessa? Oh, that's the same shorty that played, dang, what's her name? Beck. Yeah, Beck on You. Okay, yeah, because we saw her earlier. Maybe. Twin, we are both cracking Toy Chica. You speaking French? Oui.
And the most ridiculous part about this movie to me, like, it's extremely ridiculous. I could not stop thinking about it the whole movie because it happened so early on. And y'all know I hate this, is that the characters are so stupid. Like,
they're
not
dumb.
even the main characters. That's not who I'm talking about. I mean civilians. Like at the very start of the film, which was really nice, by the way, but aside from what I'm about to say now.
I'm not gonna lie, I have not played FNAF before, so I don't know the characters. So I'm just gonna say I'm gonna fight the main bear guy. if I had to choose.
We get this scene where this little girl witnesses a kid getting kidnapped and she rushes to the adults in the area to help her. But for some reason, all of the adults in this movie just tell her to take a hop. Like, did you mishear me? I said a kid is getting kidnapped. What you
How you
mean,
doing, bro?
Off? And I understand it's important to the puppet's backstory because, you know, she died with rage and that's why she hates the parents in the movie or whatever. But bro, no grown adult is going to respond like this to a child begging for help. Oh, okay, maybe like one. But you telling me they all ignored her? Cap. And that's not even the only example. There's another scene where this girl Abby brings Chica to the science fair as her project, and Abby's teacher looks at this 7-foot, 400-pound robot and says, "Hey, that's just someone in a suit." Are we serious? I'm pretty sure the floor shakes when she walks, bro. You think that's a person in a suit? I'm done. That's not even—
Dog, okay. So this always bothered me as a kid, right? So look. This always bothered me as a kid. Because especially in, I'm gonna say like kids movies or movies made for like younger people, bro, the adults are always the biggest. I repeat, biggest CJ Stroud level foreheads of all time. Like, bro, they don't listen worth nothing. They don't got a single brain cell going on. They have no like character depth. They're just, I'm an adult. I'm your parent. I'm not gonna listen to you. Cause what's a good example? Probably It. Except Welcome to Derry. The adults were kind of, yeah, they were like sensible in that. But bro, if my kid is telling me there is a killer on the loose and they are literally shitting bricks, I'm not just gonna, okay, no, brush you off. Oh no, honey, it was just a nightmare. You're crazy. I'm gonna investigate. Be a good parent. At least have some common sense. That's all I gotta say. Like, come on. Like, in literally everything, whether it be like a superhero movie or something too, like the parents be the biggest doofuses, which is crazy. Bro, no, you do not. He was able to snap a person fully in half with one bite. But yeah, I mean, I get it's for the plot and it's for the movie to progress. But dog, it always bothered me so bad.
We mentioned the ending. Last thing before I'm done with this. At the end of this one, right as the toy animatronics are about to kill the main cast members, like something out of the WWE, the old animatronics from the first movie pull up and kill them. Bro, this joke is ridiculous. I'm not even joking. It felt like I was watching Spy Kids 3. Like,
okay, time out. Last pause for this, right? How do you even kill these things? Bro, because I know that armor is tough as hell. That armor has got to be like real, like sturdy. So you hitting that boy. So a little punchy punch ain't gonna do that. What do you do? Like aim for the joints with like a knife or something? How do you take one of those things down? Especially if it's that tall and it's like 400 plus pounds. Yeah, that might be on the level of fighting a Titan. Actually, no, fighting a Titan is a whole different thing, but insanity.
When the whole Gonzalez family,
dismantle.
I forgot their name.
Yeah, let me activate my technique.
Spanish. The Gonzalez family and the villain
with the hammer. I thought you were talking about
the bad guy from the third one. That's literally what this was. But hey, at least we saw Baby. We got the 2 killers from Scream now. Abby, when she was possessed, was low-key creepy. And best part, they put the and now for the goofiest movie of the video.
This was in a kids movie? This was in a kids movie. I'm good. I'm good, love, enjoy. I'm good, love, enjoy.
And now
I'm good.
for the goofiest movie of the video.
Oh, it's not a kids movie. I mean, I thought FNAF was like tailored towards younger people. I mean, I guess it's like 20s and whatnot. But hell no. Either way, hell no. Slotherhouse.
Y'all, this movie might seriously be the most ridiculous movie I've gone over on this channel. From the moment I saw the movie pop up on my Hulu feed, I was like, oh, they gonna love this. The title says enough about it, so I'm gonna just get straight into it. In this movie, we follow another sorority girl named Emily. And while she's not as rude as Tree, you know, now out here telling dudes they got the shrimpy, I actually think she's more obnoxious.
Okay, so rule number 1 that we've learned from this video so far: if you are a girly, do not join a sorority or else you will become ditzy and you'll be put in a goofy horror movie. So that's what we learned from stream today. Beautiful.
Because Emily over here is
Oh,
what
okay.
they like to
I
call
appreciate y'all
a
for giving me
clout
hip on
chaser.
that for
All
FNAF.
she wants is to be Instagram famous and the president of her sorority. And look, the second one I don't care about, but I will never understand some people's fixation on being famous. If you're doing it for the money that comes with fame, fine, I completely understand it. But if you're doing it just so you can have meaningless numbers go up and have people in your business, you gotta get your priorities straight.
Man.
On that note, get my IG to 10K, we almost there. But yeah, she wants clout.
Come on,
and one
gang.
day while she's walking through the mall, she gets her opportunity. When this guy who she takes a selfie with for some reason, tells her, you know what would really get your numbers up? Owning a sloth. Bro.
What?
Yup, I'm not even gonna hide it. Y'all saw the title. This movie's about a sloth that gets adopted into a sorority house and starts killing everyone. And it is hilarious. Usually with these last movies I go over, there's always something about them I don't like. But this movie is so ridiculous and over the top with the sloth stuff. I can't even take it that.
Aren't sloths like one of the slowest animals on earth too? That is crazy. And I don't want this in my home. This Bro, it looks like a raccoon that has like a hippie surfer haircut. No.
That's serious. And I didn't know it was gonna be this wacky. At first you just see it do regular, well not regular, but
And
more
it looks
believable
homeless.
stuff.
I know it's an animal,
kill
but it looks homeless.
crocodile and the
Damn.
dude from the start. You know, maybe it's just a really strong sloth. But then we start seeing the sloth surf the web, slip pills in this one girl's drink, go on a murder spree.
There's no way he just Rick Rossed her. No way he just Rick Ross Shorty. Crazy. The Sloth in Zootopia is funny. Bro, hilarious.
In the house that no one notices
What's up,
for
Rain?
weeks. And most ridiculous of all, drive a Mustang. What?
Oh, he was skirting the hell.
This one ends with the sloth killing even more people and at the end running a gauntlet against Emily and her friends, where it survives literally almost everything. It gets tossed out a window, beat by a bat, stabbed by a katana, shot like 3 times, and stabbed in the head by a tiara before getting shot again, and that actually put it out. That's Michael Myers' durability on a sloth, by the way. And in the end, Emily learns to not care about external validation, and her friends become an animal poaching awareness group.
No, what this movie would teach me is don't own a pet. Don't own a pet. Rule number 1, it could be the cutest of cute pet. I don't want it. Cause it could be a killer, and I'm not dealing with that. What's up, Ray? Bro, no cap, I went to a zoo and saw a sloth climb up and down a tree and recorded it. No cap, that showed the whole 20. Hey, I'm surprised that you used the whole 25 minutes of your phone's like storage to record that. Crazy.
Peak cinema.
Hey, it's my birthday.
Hey.
And I gotta pick up the
www video wvid.